how you dictate and manage a baseball game. Pitchers can't throw more than this many pitches. It's not smart to steal bases and things of that nature. Look, sports is about reaction and action. Sports is about entertaining and keeping you on the edge of your seat. This is why people like Big Mo and others are not entertained by baseball because, yeah, if a computer says you shouldn't do this, but a computer does not understand the concept of intestinal fortitude, challenging people at all costs, and things of that nature. Here's a perfect example of why analytics don't work. They are a tool. They should not be the blueprint. Major League Baseball is over the last, I want to say 45 years, it has been utilizing the bullpen more and more. They've reduced the bullpen. It's 25-man roster. Most teams carry about 11 to 12 pitchers. You got utility men, people who can do everything, and then you have an additional outfield, and you got your 9 starters, 8 starters, and then you have people who can fill in at all positions. Pitchers do various things, middle relief, backup starter, so forth and so on. Analytics has told these people, well, it's not advantageous to have a pitcher throw so many pitches. You can go straight to the bullpen, let them go through the lineup twice, and then get them out of there. This is why that don't work. For those who don't know, ERA means earn, run, average. Earn, run, average. That means runs that you get without giving up an error. When you are looking at this, most seasons throughout the years, your bullpen's ERA is around 3 and under. 3 and under is average. And then when you are at championship caliber, you are in the twos and things of that nature. Look, this may be boring the hell out of you, but this is why I want you to pay attention. This is why computers are ruining your entertainment. Every team in Major League Baseball has a 4+ ERA. Remember, high threes, but mid 3.3 and under is very good, and the twos is excellent. That's where you want to be, 3.3 and under, 3.5 at the worst. Do you understand, out of the 30 teams in Major League Baseball today, there are only 5 teams with an ERA under 3. There's only 2 teams in all of baseball that's under 3.5. What is happening is this. You've had 50 position players come in and pitch. If you don't know what that means, you got shortstops being pitchers because your bullpen tired. See, the damn computer does not understand that the human being gets tired and taxed as he's playing these games. This is why you need to remove these nerds and let them go back to Wall Street and bankrupt the country and steal and go to jail. Because that's what they would be doing if it wasn't for this. We need to get these nerds out of Major League Baseball. We need to get these nerds out of sports. They can be an assistance, but at this point they are a nuisance, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick to death of it. They're ruining my entertainment. They're stopping me from enjoying baseball because what you don't understand, the reason I'm complaining about this is this. Some of the greatest moments in the history of baseball comes when someone overextends themselves. I always go back to 1991 World Series with the Atlanta Braves versus the Minnesota Twins when you had John Smoltz duel it out with Jack Morris. They went into the 10th inning. When nobody woke up that morning and said, hey, Smoltz and Morris going into the 10th. But that's why we watch. And if you remove that, you remove a portion of what we watch. Same thing with basketball. He's hitting this percentage from this point, but guess what? Michael Jordan was not a very good three-point shooter, but I guarantee you, if you left him open, the coach slapped you in the back of the head as you walked in the locker room. Like, well, how the hell you leave Jordan wide open for a 3? I would leave Steph Curry wide open before I leave Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, and other perimeter players. And not saying it's not a slight against them. It's just when you leave big-time players or legendary players wide open, the percentages go out of the door. Michael Jordan in 1987 allegedly did not have a jump shot, but he pulled up mid-range, nailed it, game over. The legend begins. The legend of Michael Jordan started a foul line extended jump shot against Georgetown Hoyas. Michael Jordan really didn't have a jump shot then. So It's not about your percentages at all time. It's about the intestinal fortitude, and that's why we watch. We want to see Len Dykstra hit a home run. We want to see Mookie Wilson get a hit. We want to see Kiefer. We want to see Kirk Gibson on a half a leg hit a home run, all arms. Because the computer would have told you nowhere in hell you put him out there. But that's the reason we watch sports, because my friend Miss J Twice is pissed off. The computer, and you'll be a damn fool to do it. Ask the Bulls how that worked out for him. Ask the Orlando Magic how that worked out for him. My man Chief Rock said he'll leave LeBron James wide open. And that's why he a podcaster, not a coach. Because if you leave an all-time great wide open, he going to nail it more times than not. And is he going to hit it 100% of the time? No. But see, people take this I don't like LeBron James thing as if he's not an all-time great. So, hey, you can do it, Chief Rocker, but your ass is going to be back podcasting. They're going to fire the hell out you. And you're going to be like, hey, man, can I get back on Bill for this network? And me and Knox going to say, hell no. And that's all I'm telling you. With that being said, it's time for me to do this segment since I'm on baseball. It's called
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It is the top 9 people at any position. I'm doing baseball this week. Baseball is the dog days of baseball. And I am going with the best clutch hitters that I've seen. These are my favorites. Who cares what you think? How about that? These are some of the most clutch players that I've watched in my lifetime. I cannot speak. Oh, I was about to say something about Miss J Twice. Miss J Twice did not anticipate her team getting a host in the playoffs. She probably still upset about that. That's her team. No one wants to see that team go down like that. But it's mistakes like that and BS like that that make us continue to watch because we don't know what's next. If the computer consistently tells you what's going to happen, the computer has taken away the drama. The computer has removed you from the television and you don't even want to see it anymore. So big ups to natural sports being played. And please, nerds, find something else to do, man. I can build a program there. Build a new video game. Do something else, but stay out of my game. Or stay out of sports in general. Or make yourself part of the suggestion box. Just not part of the game. Back to the Supreme Court. With that being said, number 9. One of the big time ball players over the 90s. Him and the Atlanta Braves went to several World Series, won I think 11 straight divisions. He was the face of the team after he hit the ground running. I think it was 1994. He hit the ground running. More than likely, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. He goes by the name of Larry Chipper Jones. Big ups to Larry Chipper Jones. When they finally broke through, it was Chipper Jones, who was leading the way, won league MVP. He was always there for a big hit. Dave Justice hit the home run, of course, to propel them to their first World Series, first and only. But Chipper Jones for years was a big-time ball player, and he consistently hit the ball where people were not. That's the key to the game, people. Hit the ball where the defenders are not. Next up, number 8. Won a World Series with the Phillies. He moved around baseball later on. And he consistently stepped his game up in the month of September and the month of October. He moved to the Mets and several other teams because they needed a clutch hitter. Washington Nationals. He goes by the name of Chase Utley. Big ups to him, second baseman, big time clutch playoff player. And I got my main man DJ Chuck. He's in the building. Much love to DJ Chuck. Support the brother. Hit the Abby. So you'll know when he putting that big time music on and entertaining the hell out of everybody. And by the way, he from out west in Chicago. What's up, y'all? Next up is a dude who his name is kind of mud right now in Major League Baseball. And I understand why he's been in the midst of this PED situation, but clutch is clutch. Manny Ramirez, one of the best power hitters. If I'm not mistaken, he grew up in the Bronx, played with Cleveland Indians big time, helped them get to the World Series. He helped break the curse in Boston, helped them win 2 World Series. It was hard to get him out on the baseball, on the traditional pitch side and on the home run side of the game. Manny Ramirez, I don't give a damn what y'all say about some PEDs, because guess what? No matter how many PEDs you use, you still got to be able to put the bat on the ball. Big ups to Manny. He right there in my number 7 slot. Big up, man. And I got the lovely Ann Jackson in the building. Thank you for the support. I'm much love. Now, we're going to talk a little hoops. We're going to talk a lot of hoops. Well, you know what? No, we're not. We're going to talk a lot of hoops. We're going to talk a lot of hoops. The first thing I'm going to cover in hoops is this. Sad day in basketball. It's been a sad week. Sony canceled the sharing agreement with this. It's damn. This sports show is my. This is my sports show. My bad. Huh? Sharing arrangement with Disney. Oh damn. This is a sports show. My bad. Oh, it don't make a difference. Sony canceled their sharing arrangement with Disney's. Oh damn. This is a sports show. Okay. It's Big Illinois. It's the drugs that he used, and we gonna get back with him. Oh, Chief Rocker been kind of quiet. I punked him out. I threatened to fight him, and he started being quiet. That's right. But back to this. Boogie Cousins tore his ACL. Same leg he's torn. He's had a quad injury. The same leg he had an Achilles injury. This dude must have ate a black cat and ran up under broke a mirror, ate a black cat, and walked up under a ladder because he's having the worst luck possible. Big ups to Boogie Cousins. Good health soon, man. Peace and blessings to you, man. It's just a sad situation. And this is why I keep telling you guys that get the money when you can because you never know when it might be close to the end. On another somber note, David Blatt, man, the former Cleveland Cavaliers coach, coached him to an NBA Finals. Now he's in Israel coaching. He's been diagnosed with MS, man. This is a debilitating disease. I hope he gets, as far as I know, there's no cure for this. I don't know. This fat ass done took a pay cut. Who took a pay cut? I'm not sure who you're talking about, Chief. Yeah, man, multiple sclerosis is a debilitating disease. David Blatt did not spend a lot of time in the purview of the National Basketball Association. But hey, man, peace and prayers and positive energy to David Blatt. Having multiple sclerosis, two people I know it took them out was Richard Pryor and Lola Falana, if I'm not mistaken. So, hey, man, hopefully you get everything together. Big ups to him and peace and prayers to his family. And again, I got K3000 in the building. Man, it's been a long time, K3000. Much love to you, man. Thank you for the support. K3000. Love it, man. K Eagles 3000, man. Big time Philadelphia Eagle fan. Much love to you, man. It's good to see you back, man. I'm back on nights. Hopefully I'll see you on a regular basis. Now, with that being said, remember a year ago when I first came to Spreaker and I was telling people I didn't like the fact that the NBA. Oh, you talking about Boogie Cousins, Chief Rocker? Hey, man, I ain't gonna call him fat man. I told y'all, man, the NBA was basically colonizing the continent again. Recolonization of the African continent again. Everybody was excited. Everybody was like, hey man, they're going to do some big things and they're going to really help and yada, yada, yada. I told y'all that was some wappy dappy, man. I told y'all that was a smoke screen. How do I come to the conclusion it's a smoke screen? The great country of Nigeria may miss the World Cup due to lack of finances. If I understand that it's not the NBA's job to put countries in the world championships. I get it. But where's all that money that should be flowing through that country? How is it that you got teams on the continent and you're trying to make this game a worldwide game instead of just picking fruit like you always do? See, when you have a basketball association, you need, according to you went over there to help. Why is one of the most populated countries on the continent, actually the most populated country on the continent, not able to be able to participate in the World Games? because you over there cherry picking as well. Look,